Greetings and welcome. My name is Dr. Ed Benwell III, and I'm the founder and director of the Virtual Footlocker Project, or VFP for short. We are excited that you have decided to join us and watch and learn more about how to preserve the records of your time in service. This video will provide a bit of a background on the Virtual Footlocker Project and an overview of the curriculum itself. Let us begin by telling a story. My father served over 20 years as an officer in the Air Force. After he passed away in 2011, I discovered a dusty old footlocker stored in my parents' attic that contained a treasure trove of documents, photographs, and mementos from his time in service. My experience reflects those of many whose loved ones served in the military. Sorting through collections of personal records, documenting a military life, contextualizes the sacrifice and the challenges these airmen, soldiers, sailors, and Marines encountered. The most recent statistics indicate there are 19 million U.S. veterans as of 2021, representing less than 10% of the adult population. According to the VA, the Gulf War era veterans, those who served between 1990 and today, account for the largest share, with approximately 7.8 million. While this figure may appear large, consider this. In 1980, about 18% of the adult population were veterans. By 2018, this decreased to 7%. This means that fewer people today are directly connected with someone who served in the military. The only connection to veterans and their stories for many civilians will be exposure to archives and museum collections similar to those in New Orleans at the National World War II Museum. Those of us in the museum and archives field know it is vital to preserve these records. Many of the things you experienced during your time in service are similar to those of previous veterans. However, the way you document your time in service is far more complex through the use of both digital and analog worlds. Analog records, such as physical letters, postcards, photographs, trinkets, and mementos, are concrete and relatively easy to store and bring out to share with others. Digital materials, such as emails, text messages, videos, digital photos, and social media posts, are much more abstract and challenging. Addressing these challenges motivated me to create the Virtual Footlocker Project. While helping you preserve your records may eventually help future archives and museums, this project remains focused on helping you and your loved ones. Over the past 3 years, my team and I have conducted hundreds of interviews and surveys with veterans and active duty military personnel. The information gathered helped us better understand the types of records you create, the things you collect, the issues you run into keeping them, and your concerns regarding future preservation. We designed the curriculum you are starting with all of this in mind, to provide you with the tools, training, and techniques to identify important records, organize, store, and preserve your collections. Overall, the curriculum is divided into 4 modules, or lessons. Each module should take about an hour or an hour and a half to complete. We begin with an introduction to the preservation of personal military records by discussing why they are important, the storage and preservation challenges associated with them, and how to identify what to keep. The second module focuses on organizing and storing your records, including both physical and digital materials. In the third module, we will look at basic preservation techniques for physical and digital records and discuss how to prioritize your efforts. Finally, the fourth module will provide additional resources and discuss how you can donate your records in the future if you so desire. Now don't worry, you will not need to just listen to me ramble on for hours, as this is not just a series of videos. The curriculum is designed to be completed at your own pace and on your own time, with several activities along the way for you to complete that will help you with your own materials. This includes opportunities to test your knowledge and understanding of the materials at the end of each lesson. Let me show you how to navigate through the curriculum.
As you no doubt already know, you can access the veteran training from the main website by clicking under Veteran Training and Introduction. You can access each of the individual modules from either the menu or from the start of each module. Each module will have navigation to its individual parts at the top, audio recording, the main body, and navigation to each of the sections throughout the module. When you get to the final part of each module, you will be directed to test your knowledge. This will take you to an area that will include several questions that you can use to test your individual knowledge. Once you are done with these, you will be redirected to the next part of the training. At the very end, you will be directed to a feedback area, which you can jump to right away if you would like, to provide any feedback for changes, updates, recommendations thereof to the curriculum. You will also note throughout that there are many videos that you can watch, as well as diagrams and downloadable forms.
Again, we are so happy you've decided to join us, and we hope that the information that we share will help you preserve the memories of your time in service.